Hello everyone, today with me, Tiny Epic Dungeon. In the new location, still work in progress, as can you see. This game, despite the size, is a great game. It's a dungeon crawler where the rooms are generated randomly. In this way, every game gives you a different experience. In this box is contained everything you need to enjoy and have fun with friends or alone. And the top of the box is quite solid and can be used to roll the dice. What to expect to this video? Box content review and games tips. I will not go through a detailed how to play because the game is very simple and the manual gives you all the information that you need. The objective, as usual, is to allow you to sit at the table and play immediately. So let's go to see what's inside the box. Let's open it. There is, as I said, a very well written manual, one of the best I ever had in my hand. And here the first tips. On the back of the manual there is an extended legenda, expanded also on the last page of the manual. This one is really a must for this game. Understanding this legend over everything is the key to enjoy the game. Then we have miniature, 8 heroes miniature. They are 28mm scale, they are pretty nice, very detailed. This is one of the things I love of this game. A couple of dwarf, put it here. A couple of dwarf, a couple of wizard, a couple of fighter, and 2 rogue, the classic fantasy group of heroes. Then some wooden pieces, which are basically the monster, the enemy that you have to face, like this one. Or they are tags that you use to track some condition, some situation. This one, for instance, represents that the trap has been disabled. And this one is a life point. This small red heart is used to track the life point of the heroes. And this one, this lighting, is used to track the energy used to casting spell. And can you see there are several. Then we have some customized dice, 4 of them. They are quite nice actually, with the number that goes from +1 to 6. And beside the number there is always a symbol, a plus, a lighting, or a small red heart. And there is even a dice of different color. This is the enemy die. There are 4 dice, the black one are for heroes and the red is for the enemy. Then we have the room card, that this one has been already opened and sleeved. And they represent the room that are crawled during the game. You see there are many of them. 28 dungeon cards in the standard box. To play the game is necessary read all the pictogram on the cards. You see this one, and this one. That's why I was saying that a legenda at the end of the rulebook is very important. It's the only way to interpret the pictogram on the cards. Then there are the monsters. There are 2 kinds of monsters in the box. There are the minions, the strong monster, and the goblin, that they spawn continuously during the game. Brown are the minions and green are the goblins. To the other side, of course, the stat of the monster. The goblins have only 1 life point. Instead, the minions, they range from 6 to 8 hit points. Then we have spell cards and loot cards. Spell cards and loot card, basically the equipment. The hero can find these spells or equipment crawling the dungeon. There are 16 spells, different spells, and 28 equipment cards. Let's have a look. Even this card have a legenda on the bottom, and it's fundamental understand how to read it. Same for the equipment card. For instance, this card gives +1 of agility, and because belong to a set, if you have 2 cards of this set, you will gain, your character will gain +1 in ranged combat. This other gives +1 in armor and +1 in movement. This one instead gives +1 in strength. The strength is used during the combat. This is the enter to the dungeon where your heroes are going to start their adventure. Then there are 8 heroes met, each for every type of hero. We saw before we have miniature of rogue, warriors, and wizard, and these are the met for each of them, and with all the characteristic, the life point and the energy used for casting spells. On the back of each hero mat there is a legenda again, because as I told you, able to read the pictogram is one of the fun part of the game. Faster you are, more you enjoy. Then there are the monster, the big monster, because as I'm going to explain in a moment, the objective of the dungeon crawling is to defeat the big monster. There are several monsters selected randomly at the beginning of each session. Like for the heroes, the monsters have life point and special abilities. On the back of the monster map, there is the list of how many minions you need to defeat before to be able to face the big boss. And as last, the torch map. Basically, this one helps to track the time and the turn of the game. When your torch arrives to the skull, means that the game is finished. Fire of the torch went off and the heroes are lost forever in the dungeon. But don't worry, you should be able to finish the game before the time. Now let's see how to play and win the game. It's pretty straightforward. The final objective is to defeat the big boss that is represented on the board by this wooden piece. The game is divided in 2 acts. During the first act, the heroes crawl in the dungeon looking for the keys to open the lair of the big monster. In the meantime, they're fighting minions, goblin, and collect equipment. The equipment is fundamental to arrive well prepared and strong to fight with the big monster, because the big monster hit hard. The second act instead is to fight the final boss, the big monster. Once the hero collected enough key to open the lair of the monster, they can enter and fight it. And that is not an easy task, because not only the big boss is quite strong enemy, but the goblins are still around. So what recommendation I can give you after several games? First, learn the legenda. Second, don't rush to explore the dungeon, because more you explore, more monsters potentially will be around. Collect equipment and spell to build up your character, and when you enter the lair of the monster, be sure to select the right position to attack, because here there are the position can perform the attack to the big monster, and every position gives different modifiers. Some helps your hero and some instead are the disadvantage. The game is brutal and it's very easy to be overwhelmed by the enemies. So plan carefully, avoid to have too many goblins around in the dungeon, better if no goblin at all. Keep your heroes close so they can help each other, taking advantage of their abilities, and be strategic in the use of the torch, because the torch moving down every round, and every time the torch moving down, something happens. Or goblin appear, or the enemy are activated. So be sure to be in the right room when this happens. And this is all. As I said, read the manual, the rulebook, because it's very easy and very well written, I repeat again, and have fun. And if you want to extend the game, here with me, I have one of the several expansions. This is called Epic Teeny Dungeon Stories. This expansion includes more heroes and missions. I open for you, also this one, another small manual, other wood pieces, mission cards, they are red, so easy to distinguish, and more heroes. Other 8 heroes which are beautiful, 20mm miniature. In this case we have a druid, a panda, drunken panda, a kind of Indiana Jones lady, a kid, I don't know what is it, a warlock, a bard, which was missing, a knight, powerful knight, and also a cute monk. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, hit that like, and you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Ciao!